Welcome back. This is Rich again, back for an exclusive YouTube video blog. Tonight's YouTube video blog is about what will the most likely relocated Arizona Coyotes name be when they move to Salt Lake City, Utah. But first, these important messages of concern. Don't forget to listen to Crystal's Time Machine each and every Friday and Saturday night from 9 to 11 p.m. on WCAP 980, where everybody gets it. If you can't catch the show live, listen to the podcast exclusively on archive.org. Goes back to October 2015. Follow Crystal on Twitter at Crystal Amy John and Machine Crystal. Follow her on Instagram at Crystal Johnson. Follow her on Facebook, the official Crystal's Time Machine Facebook page, the official Crystal's Time Machine group page and game show fan page. And if you want to sponsor Crystal's Time Machine, just send Crystal an email and she'll take care of it for you. And say hello to Broadway Pizza, the official sponsor of Crystal's Time Machine. If you say the promo code Crystal's Time Machine, $2 off your meal, so it's pretty good. And follow Crystal on YouTube, one exclusive video a week. And follow me on Twitter at Chewy7. Follow me on Instagram at Rich Sarasol, and like me on Facebook. Okay, and now on to the feature presentation. The Arizona Coyotes are most likely going to be leaving the desert southwest of the United States in a relocation to Salt Lake City, Utah, the capital city of Utah and the largest city in Utah. The Arizona Coyotes have been in the desert southwest since 1996 when they relocated from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. And the Arizona Coyotes had three arenas: the Footprint Center, the Gia River Arena, and Mullet Arena. They were kicked out of the Gia River Arena for not paying bills. And the Mullet Arena is not an NHL facility. It's a college facility, 5,000. And Coyotes were going to be playing there for a temporary basis until they got a new arena. Last May, the arena proposal in Tempe, Arizona was shot down by the voters, and the ownership of the Coyotes have bought land in North Phoenix, Scottsdale, for a land auction, which will happen on June 27th. And the mayor of Scottsdale, Arizona, is not going to help the Coyotes if they win the auction, and the NHL, is just getting I'm tired of the arena situation for the Coyotes. Many NHL players have had negative feedback about Mullet Arena, and the NHL doesn't want the Coyotes playing there at least 3 more years, which could be more. And what would happen if the Coyotes somehow made the Stanley Cup playoffs? You can't have a 5,000 seat arena host Stanley Cup playoff games, because that's where you get the most possible viewership for Stanley Cup playoffs, and playing at a college hockey arena for Stanley Cup playoffs is not a good look for the league or television. And the reports indicate that the current ownership of the Coyotes, Alex Morello, will sell the Coyotes to the NHL for a reported $1 billion, and then the NHL will sell the Coyotes to Ryan Miller, who owns the Jazz, for $1.2, $1.3 million, and the Coyotes will be moving to Utah, Salt Lake City, and they'll be playing a few years at Delta Center, but a new arena for both the Jazz and the NHL team will be constructed, and also to be their new permanent home. Plus, Salt Lake City, Utah, most likely will get the 2034 Olympic Games. And here are some possible names for the new NHL Utah team. For the top of the list, people would love for the name to be Grizzlies. Grizzlies is the minor league hockey team in Utah. Been the minor league hockey team in Utah for many, many years, but I don't know if that Utah Grizzlies is trademarked by someone. The ownership group of the Utah Grizzlies. You never know. That might be a very popular name. Also, a name that might be kicked around for the NHL team name is the Utah Yeti. That would be pretty cool to see a Yeti with an ice stick as a logo. Also, another possible name for the Utah NHL team will be the Utah Lakers because of the Great Salt Lake. That would be pretty cool. Also, another idea for the NHL's Utah team name is the Utah Mailmen, in honor of one of the most famous players in Utah Jazz history, Karl Malone. Maybe that Ryan Miller could pay homage to Karl Malone by naming the team after him. That's a possibility. Also, another possibility for the Utah NHL team will be the Utah Mountaineers because Salt Lake City is part of the Rocky Mountain. And also, some people would love to see the Utah be called the Utah NHL team Utah Coyotes, but that might make no sense, and I think Arizona will probably keep the Coyotes name. Or somebody would have said that they could call it Utah Hockey Team or Utah Hockey Club, but I don't think the NHL would want to have a team with that name because that sounds very amateurish. It doesn't sound really professional. So if I was a betting man, I would either pick the Grizzlies or Yetis or Lakers as my top three choices. And that's about it on this video blog. And thank you for all your support. Click like, and I'll talk to you again soon.